Berry. It is the 9th of June of 2010. It's Mom's 90th birthday. This is to show her what we've done, get the cemetery looking a whole lot better. So this is a short walking tour through the cemetery on her birthday. This is a small little stone that we found in the back of the cemetery. It has hand scratching in it. It says Mary Pratt died 1926. It's very hard to read. Had to get down there. Mary Pratt died 1926. For others, this is the memorial stone for Mrs. Drinkwater Newnham, Clara Drinkwater Newnham, who gave money to the cemetery after her death, or in her will. I want Mom to see how the edges are clear. And this is the plot now for Will and Alma Swank's family. And what it looks like. The daylilies look real nice. And you see, looking back through the cemetery, how nice it's looking from the back, and we're going to walk back there. We're now over on the north end. Looking back toward the Will and Alma Swank family plot. And I'm going to move on back toward the back of the cemetery. This area has recently been cleared. We've clearly still got some more work to do right along this northern edge. But until this last year, this was just grown up. So we finally got it where these are open back in here. Now we're looking across the highest part of the ridge, walking in that direction. Another one of the memorial benches that they put up in honor of Albert, Frank, David, and Daddy, and in honor of Wilson Swank, who was still alive then. The old Swank tombstones. Rachel Rush's tombstone. This is the tombstone for the Confederate soldiers. We've got to figure some way to get the top back up. It's broken for quite a while now. Others of these were broken when the tree fell during the ice storm. That's when these were broken right here. There's the oldest Rachel Rush, Rachel wife of William Rush. The oldest stones here. And looking on back then toward the back of the cemetery. Some of the Krause family stones. Murphy, Parr family. And further back into the historically black portion, which we've now managed to finally get cleaned all the way to the back. Well, the low grasses and whatever are starting to come in fairly nicely just by keeping it mowed as we have been this year. Hard to believe such a transformation in only a couple of years' time. We just got to keep it this way now. Still lots of places from where we had to clear. We had big areas that we just had huge piles that we had to burn back in here. So there's stumps and stubs from that. And big areas that were bare that we will have to clear a few more trees just so that it'll be easier to keep things open back here and have plenty of grass, sun for grass. But we're all the way back to the far corner. Looking all the way back toward the front of the cemetery. Now we're in the middle of the historically black part, or that edge. This is a veteran. Mr. Will White. Looking back toward the front. James Murphy, B. Murphy, one of the Murphy family here. And again, more tombstones that we need to see if we can do something to get them raised. The little Pratt statue was 87 feet back from this, straight toward the back of the cemetery. And this is the area where the big tree had been down for several years. We took up a couple of years back. And looking back toward the front of the cemetery. So there it is. We'll give a complete 360-degree look. Totally cleared off. Just a few reminders of all the things we did back in the ice storm in that era. things we had to do a year ago to get it cleaned.